Sam O'Reilly from Fight Talk. I'm here in Basildon. I was coming to see Tay. I'm lucky enough to bump into Adrian Martin, who's here for some sparring. How's everything with you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, Sam. Back in training, 6 weeks out now. Feeling good, you know.
Knuckle to knuckle, you're back out, aren't you? The 11th of March, Goodwin show.
Yeah, man.
Tell me a little bit about the preparation. I heard you talking earlier about people you sparred in the past and stuff. So you know you've kept some good company in the ring.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your preparation.
Just started getting back into the proper swing of sparring. I've got some good friends around me, some good prospects that I've been sparring with, especially today, and I'm just getting back into the full swing of things, training twice a day, 5 days a week. I tried to switch it up early in the camp, doing 4 days a week, 3 times a day, and sort of like a light day, but didn't really agree with me training like that. So you got to try things, you know, see how things work, but back into the system that we know works, and getting ready for a southpaw on the 11th of March.
This is your first southpaw in the pro game, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So you're getting that southpaw training into there. I saw you sparring some young southpaw.
Yeah, I was sparring with William Webber. He's a tough kid. He's going to be good as he goes up in the pro ranks. You know, very strong, very aggressive. You know, I could see a good future ahead for him. You know, sparring with my man over there, Tay. I mean, you can't get any tougher sparring than that. You know, so he's strong, technically good. You know, just. It's the best kind of preparation I need going forward, you know, and both of them being big middleweights is getting me ready because I'm boxing a middleweight on the 11th of March as well, so yeah, it's really good.
Where are you based? Where's your home gym? Where do you train out of a day-to-day basis?
Oxo's in Willingale. It's good. It's a good gym. It's quiet. It's just it's at Johnny Ox's place. He's converted his barn into a gym, and he's got his own stable there. We've got a few good kids there, and then for the pros, it's just me and my coach Joe, and it's really nice. We've got our own little boxing thing going on there, and we keep all our stuff there and travel out for sparring and stuff. So it's really good. So
you go to a lot of different gyms doing the sparring. You're the sort of away spar.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, always the away sparrer, which is I like it because there's always that element of competition, and you always work that bit harder. But it's also good to have your friends that you can spar with as well. That you can have a more technical kind of spar, so it doesn't go
no one's trying to take each other's head off. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, which is nice. Like today, which is good. You know.
So 11th of March, we touched on it briefly, knuckle to knuckle. Goodwin, are you exclusive with the Goodwin as a promoter?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think Steve said to me if it's on the cards, he'll put me on another show if that's the right business move to make. So I just go by what he decides. You know, he's my manager. I think he's got the right ideas for where my career is going to go. I think he knows how he's going to plan it all. He's done good so far. I mean, he's been brilliant so far. He's helped me through tough times because I was supposed to box in November. I've got cursed with this month, November. Last year, had my debut pushed back because of having ADHD and having to sort out licensing issues with that. And then this year, something to do with my brain scan, which was all right. And understandably, they got to put safety first, which I'm grateful for being in a sport where they do that, especially with the risk with the death and whatever else that can come with it. You know, so I'm glad they have your best interest at heart. But November seems to be a cursed month. But you know, Steve stuck by me. He's kept me in the loop. You know, him, Kevin, Josh, and all of that. Olivia, and Michael. They've all done really good. You know, they're
really good people. I've had quite a lot more dealings with them in the last few months. Kevin Campion and Steve Goodwin. They're really good people. And
yeah,
you can see they put their fighters first. You know what I mean?
Big time.
That's all we can ask for, I guess.
Exactly. You know, so I think I'm going to be part of a winning team. And have you seen last year's results from Steve? Is it 1 British champion, 2 English champions, and 7 Southern Area champions?
Mate, it's a great path, exactly. You can't. Have you spoken with him about a definitive path, or a time frame, or is it just literally keep topping up the wins and see what happens?
Well, we were supposed to go 4-0 by November, and then we was going to have this year building up the rounds, and then look at a title either end of this year or next year. I think that's the aim. 2018, March 2018. There's obviously no definitive things. We've got to see how it goes throughout the year, but the way I see it, and I think I'm in the same trail of thoughts as Steve, is build up the rounds throughout this year. Try and be as active as possible. Want to get at minimum 4 fights. I really want to get 5 or 6 if I can by December, and that should put me at anywhere between 7 and 9-0. And then I can say, right, let's go for a title, because you have to put yourself in that contention for that, and I've got to build up the wins, and I can see myself doing that. So I think we're on that same trail of thought as the first target is looking at southern area. I think that's the first goal, and that's it anywhere in the next 12 months. Maybe a little bit longer, but around that sort of time scale.
Like you say, as long as you keep putting the wins together and keep improving, then it will take you somewhere. When there's the sky's the limit, and Steve's getting titles for his boys, and that's all you can ask for, I guess.
Right, exactly. So I mean, that would be my 2 years as a pro, and then start looking at a southern area. That's perfect for me. I'm still boxing on small hall shows, which I like. I like boxing at the York Hall. I love it. It's a great venue, great bit of history, and the spit and sawdust atmosphere you get in there. I thrive on that. I love it.
Give me a small hall show any day, mate. Honestly,
I love it. Yeah, and when you got all your fans up and all your friends and family up on the balconies, or with your t-shirts on and screaming, and it echoes around the hall. It gets you right buzzing for it. So, and I'm going to have a wave of Team A-Star people there this time, because ticket sales have been great, and they all got all the team t-shirts, got the banners out and everything. We're going to bring some noise.
What about sponsors? You got any good backing from any good guys helping you out?
I have, yeah. Recently I had BSW Contracts. They've just started sponsoring me. They helped me out big time, as well as Renovar Building Services. They're doing wonders to me. SAS Scaffolding, they're sponsoring me. They're helping me out big time. Love Moves Limited, Freely Creative. I'm bad. My memory goes sometimes. The Advisor. That's like an online shopping thing. My mate Ben Clark does that. It's really good. I've just spoken to Juice Kitchen in Chelmsford. They're going to do my meal prep, so I'm just in talks with them at the moment. So for the 6 weeks leading up to my fight, getting the diet in right, it's going to make me in the best shape as I possibly can be. Zen Apparel, the lads at Zen Apparel. How can I forget to do all my kit? It's really nice kit as well. Their clothing range is amazing. They've just sorted me out a couple of real nice tracksuits for the team and everything, and their stuff is wicked.
Oh, brilliant. All right, listen, I know you're... What about tickets? You got any tickets left, or you all sold out?
I'm down to my last 30 tickets. I think I'm going to be giving Steve a call soon to get some more in, because my friends, I love them to pieces, but they're always the last to buy. So I've got to make sure I've got their tickets put aside, and then I'll order some more in. So I think that there'll be some more available, but they're going fast, so get them quick.
Last thing to say, what can we expect to see from Adrian Martin in the next 18 months?
Next, I'll have a southern area belt around my waist, 100%, looking at bigger things from there on out. I mean, I'm not in it just to buff up my record and retire. Like, I want titles. I don't just want southern area, don't just want English. I've got my goals set high, but I'm going to take it each fight at a time. Next person is Liam Griffiths. He's a decent southpaw. I've got to go in there and beat him. And go from there.
Well, listen, Adrian Martin, thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks for talking to Fight Talk.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Sam.